it would be grossly unfair, but it's looking like it may well be the case, that the public and workers who did absolutely nothing wrong in terms of the scandals that emerged in RTE will pick up the tab, will be collateral damage for the lack of governance and for the bad behaviour of some people. That's already very likely looking as if it's going to be the outcome, where hundreds of jobs of people who aren't the well-paid, high-profile people on obscene salaries, but who are the crew, the technical people, the people. I heard somebody describe it as an upstairs-downstairs culture. I've heard in the audiovisual industry of an incredible phrase, which is the above-the-line people and the below-the-line people. And the so-called below-the-line people will end up being the ones who get it in the neck, with their jobs suppressed. And that doesn't just affect them, but it affects young people who you should be concerned about, Minister, who are training in audiovisuals, who are getting degrees and going to college in all sorts of technical grades of camera work or other works, the people who do hair and makeup and all the rest of it, those jobs disappearing and being outsourced and privatised. And at the forum, which your department organised last week, and some of us campaigned long and hard for, one of the things that was repeated again and again and again by people who work in the film industry was about the precarity of their work, the lack of security of income and employment. One of the places where that security existed, and therefore there were actual career opportunities for people who qualified in the technical grades in the audiovisual sector and in all the different things that go to make television, their jobs will be suppressed. That's what's going to happen, and that is going to impact on the quality of public service broadcasting. It is going to impact on the range of services that public service broadcasting, culture, arts, entertainment, music, they will be the things that will lose out. Outsourced and privatised. And who benefits from all of this? As has been said, it's the big private digital corporations and so on who are increasingly coming to control our media and of course are guilty of at least being conduits for a lot of disinformation and hate and division and all sorts of not so great things in our society. And of course none of that means that RTE was perfect or anything like it. We need reform. But at least with a public service broadcasting system, the public have some influence on the situation. But if it's all outsourced and privatised, we will have none, and it'll be the Musks and the social media companies and all the rest of them controlling our media. That's why we need to get rid of it, scrap the licence and fund public service broadcasting with a tax on those social media companies.